Hello, and welcome to day 6. I almost forgot how to count for a second. To day 6 of the Fortress Faceoffs Streamer Week. Today I am joined by Vlad, who is over there. There we go. Manus, and Requiem.
Hello.
So,
hey.
Two of the staff
project
leads, the project leads, that's the word, thank you very much. And then there's just Vlad. So, welcome.
Hi, Vlad. Hi, Vlad.
Yeah, so, very real. Welcome, everyone. We'll go top to bottom. We'll go Vlad first. Would you like to give yourself an introduction in as little or as much detail as you'd like to?
I'll do in the middle, thank you. Hello, I am Vlad. I am head of anti-cheat and moderation department in Fortress Faceoffs, and I qualify as an administrator. I not know how to do this. Yes, yeah.
He somehow like lied his way up to the top, and there we go.
Yes,
yeah.
Surely.
We'll go to Manus.
Me being okay.
Yeah.
Good.
So you guys know me. I was here on the first day. ETF2L comp player. You know, high div. Very cool. I love Akio. We love Greg here. Yeah, I'm one of the project leads.
Okay, and finally Requiem.
Hello, nice to meet you all. I'm Requiem and I'm one of the project leads alongside Manus, Kevin and Agra. And I'm the main person responsible for art of our team and branding.
Thank you very much. So today, as with the past few days, we're going to be playing on the Fortress Faceoffs community server. We're going to be replaying one of our old events. This time it is, someone remind me, because I've forgotten...
Fat Scout Shootout.
Fat Scout Shootout. So today we'll be playing that. Everyone is welcome to join the server. Good Christ, I joined. I'm being whacked by Manus with a pan. Do we have the IP for it somewhere so I can pin it in the the stream chat? If someone could DM that to me so I can just pop it in there. Or ping me with
DM.
Either one, as long as I receive it.
Here you go.
Thank you very much, Manus. Let me copy it. There we go. Sweet. And welcome all in the chat. Hope you're doing well today. There is the IP for the server. And I'll switch us on over to the game. There we go. Or is it going to pick it up? That'd be great. Hello, David. How are you doing today? There we go. Sweet. So, there we go. We're going to go through one at a time with the customary first question that I seem to ask every time. I don't know why I asked it on the first day, and now I'm just genuinely curious. So we'll start with Vlad, although I feel like some of this might be a bit obvious. So, my online username is Matt, with any prefix, probably, definitely, and I've always used Matt because I'm very uncreative. But what inspired your online name? I'm just very curious with everyone that I've talked to. I want to know why you've chosen, like, the name you've chosen. So why Vlad?
I mean, technically, it's not really just that. That's the nickname I have on the staff server.
Mm-hmm.
My actual usual online alias is IVG. That actually has a lot of history to it. And if you don't mind, I'll go on to a rundown of all the aliases I've had and why I've landed on this one.
Yeah,
to
go for
keep it. So my initial online name, like let's say alias, was Vlad V78. If you could believe how cringe that is.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's you know.
Yeah, I decided at one point I wanted to change it so it's more easier to remember per se. Because at the time I wanted to get into content creation, I have had like 20 scripts for videos written. I couldn't get past the voiceovers.
Oh, okay.
I changed it to, and I think most people from Fortress Faceoffs will remember this. It used to be It's Vlad Games for a while. Like, it's just It's Vlad Games. And then I decided that's a bit long. And so I got the three initials of the alias. I for It's, V for Vlad, and G for Games. And I landed on IVG.
Oh, I see.
And I felt, and the reason my like nickname on Fortress Faceoffs is Vlad is because I really enjoy working with them, and I thought like it's way easier to pronounce than IVG every time I got mentioned at a meeting, because at the time meetings were happening so much, and people were just calling me Vlad, so I just changed my nickname on the server to Vlad because it's easier to remember.
Okay. Sweet. We'll move on to Manus next. Why Manus?
Yeah. So I was here on the first day, obviously. You were here.
You've answered this question, but why don't you recap it for us?
Yeah, of course. So it was back when I was playing this one game called Neverwinter Nights, right?
Right.
And like I was going through a bunch of different names that, you know, as you do when you're a kid, you're figuring out your identity. And so, you know, I was like coming up blank with no ideas, so I just like put it into a name generator for that game. And it came up with Manus, which I really liked, and you know, ever since then I've just stuck with it. Yeah. And then I later learned that it means hand in Latin, so I guess that's cool.
I didn't know that. Fair enough. And finally, Requiem. What's the story behind Requiem then?
Oh, that's an interesting one, I guess. So I was like 8 years old back then, and I had old Nintendo DS. And I was trying to like set my name to Requiem because of Requiem for a Dream, which is like a movie I really like. But I made a spelling mistake, and
okay,
that's why I don't.
So you could say
either.
you're a little foolish then. Okay.
Yeah. And
A little bit goofy.
Yeah, I'm a goofy person, but I also had like the LD near my name, and it's because of the fact that back then I had a very bad internet and I couldn't load Requiem for a Dream in a high quality.
Oh, I
so yeah, so it's from low definition.
I see. Thank you very much. Yeah. So also, could you guys very briefly, I know sort of you've done it in your introductions, but seeing as we've got the remainder of the project leads here, although we did already have you here before, Manus, just give a brief, like, sort of insight into, like, what you do and sort of how you got to doing what you do. So, like, sort of when did you kind of tag along and how did you get to do what you're doing right now?
Do you want to take that, Requiem?
Yeah, I get Requiem can go first, sure.
Okay, so for me, as I mentioned before, I'm fully responsible for the art and branding. And basically what I do is manage the art team depending on like what's the event, what's the needs, for example, like for the stream, layout, etc. I just try to give the direction to our art people and also give some ideas. And before that, when we didn't really have established art team, I was the person that was making most of the stuff, like our logo, like basic designs we had in the past.
Okay, and we'll go to Manus. I think you have answered this, but go through it again for us.
Yeah, of course. So as I mentioned before, I saw the initial blog post for Fat Scout Shootout a while back, and I was just really interested in participating in this event since I come from the comp scene. It was something different and unique, so that's where I really got introduced to Fortress Faceoffs, and ever since then I've been helping out with organizing stuff. So I've been doing general like moderation stuff, helping teams like get their matches scheduled, all that good stuff. So when we have our tournaments, you know, our teams usually schedule their matches in between them, and we make sure we settle disputes. That's usually what I do.
Okay. And Vlad, how did you get to do what you're doing now?
I actually signed up for being a mod in the actually right post the first event in Fortress Faceoffs, which is winter 2020, I believe.
Yeah.
Since then, I just went up from moderator to head moderator, and then eventually administrator, and specializing myself in the moderation department and also anti-cheat, as I have a certain interest in that area.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm very intensely playing this game. So this game mode I've not actually played or particularly seen much of. Oh my lord. Okay, I'm so sorry, Requiem. My Christ.
No problem.
Was it okay. Which was this one of the maps that was played on this event, by the way? Because I don't think I actually...
Yes, this was actually one of the maps I believe that was played at the event. This event was one of the worst events in terms of like organization.
Okay.
We used to use like a format where if you lose one game, you're out of the entire tournament.
Yeah.
And guess what? My team lost the very first game. So
right.
Here we go. I've actually never played this map either. I only played one game, and that was on the control points map.
Yeah. Which
was one of the worst maps in the entire tournament by both, like rated by both the players and the staff, and it wasn't really much a good time. I'm really happy I can try to retry the event per se.
Yeah. Do we remember what other maps were involved? Oh, aside from this one?
I remember there was Viaduct, but apart from that, I'm not sure.
Yeah, Viaduct was one of them. I believe there was also a pastime map towards the end, question mark? I could be wrong.
I'm not sure about that, but maybe.
Yeah, it was a long time ago, so it's kind of blending together.
Actually might be true about pastime, but Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've never actually played this. It's quite a simple concept, but I can see how it sort of plays out quite well, actually. Not too dissimilar from Festive Fisticuffs. I guess it's just Festive Fisticuffs with guns.
True.
We are real original there.
Yeah,
I know, we only have the most original ideas here.
Yeah, the only problem with this event was the management, but back then we didn't have that much experience yet.
Mm-hmm.
Are we all using the Critscast hat?
I mean, you gotta represent.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's a really funny story, actually, the Critscast hat thing, because
yeah.
So Critscast came by, and this is for those of you who do not know, were very generous as to gift all of the staff team involved in. I can't remember which tournament it was.
I believe it was
Major League Mayhem.
Major League Mayhem. To gift all of the staff involved with Major League Mayhem a Critscast hat. Now, funnily, so the way that they do that, and I actually know this from talking to Aggro, is he quite literally, he just takes the Steam ID and then he's able to say it comes through as a store promotion item.
Yeah.
But what was quite funny was when that event happened. So I actually had my, I've had a Critscast hat for a little longer than I've been involved with Fortress Faceoffs, so I was quite lucky. I remember I was like this close to accidentally getting two, because they were everyone was just sending through our names. Agra, like not Aggro, our Agra, snitched on me and told Aggro that I already had one, and Aggro was like, "Oh yeah, I remember now," and I didn't get my second one. I was so cheesed off that I nearly scammed them. I was so mad.
The rare duped Critscast hat.
Imagine.
Yes, Matt almost became Romanian.
I almost got a second one, and I would have.
I believe we need to kick Agra from the team.
I think we need to talk about Agra, because Agra recently, damn, he's been slandering my name. He's snitched on me, so he's a snitch. He can't be trusted. You know.
What a snitch.
I think
What
Agra,
a snitch.
you know, I don't know if Agra's good for us anymore. You know. And
Time to trim the fat, you know. We gotta cut some people loose.
Yeah, exactly.
That's let people go. Yeah.
I believe we should make Matt a project lead and Shippy.
Yeah. Just kick Agra out. We don't need Agra anymore.
Exactly.
I'm actually curious because you mentioned that you had the Critscast hat before. How did you get it?
Okay, so this is an interesting story. So, I got it by pure chance, because I gave away my Australian rocket launcher. No one actually knows this, by the way. I've never told anyone this. So the way I got it was, I was like just scrolling through Twitch, and I found some guy who was like, you know, like some guy who was just streaming, had like a couple of viewers or whatever, and I was sat watching him, just chatting to him. And he was playing MVM, and he had been playing MVM like every day for about 6 weeks, just grinding it for an Aussie. And I was like, how much money have you spent on tickets? Because you probably should have just bought an Aussie at that point. And he was like, nah, because this is fun or whatever. And after like a really, really long time, at that point I was like selling all of my TF2 inventory. And I used to have an Australian rocket launcher, which I was really fond of. I wanted to get rid of it because I didn't want to keep it. But I also didn't want to sell it because I didn't want it to just go to some trade bot or something. Because I was really fond of it. So I decided to just give it to this guy who had been like grinding MVM for 6 weeks. Because that way I'd always know who had it. And just by pure weird chance, Aggro happened to be watching the same stream as me. Like, he just came into this random, like, of all the people that stream TF2, he came into this random guy that was streaming MVM, and he was like, oh, hey, that was really nice of you, have a Critscast hat. So, essentially, I traded my Aussie for a Critscast hat, and
that's actually
fair trade, honestly.
Yeah, I honestly, I would take the Critscast hat any day over an Aussie.
Yeah, true.
I just wish I'd known that all of Fortress Faceoffs would have been getting one night.
Hindsight's
really,
20/20.
May I say a similar story to me?
Yeah, go for
To
it.
yours.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, Pimble.
I'm going to change my loadout to that real quick. Just like when I spawn, you'll see.
Yeah.
So
I'm never releasing
I
Rob
used
from
to
the
be
basement.
I used to play Comp Highlander, like for fun for a bit, and I met some really nice people who I'm still friends with, really good friends with, and one of those friends at one point told me through Steam DMs that they stopped using Discord, they stopped gaming in general, and I recommended them a couple of traders to sell their items to, which I have sold some of my like mid to high tier items to them.
Right. Yeah.
And they told me, you mind keeping do you mind keeping holding on to one of my unusuals?
Right. Yeah.
So I got an unusual and a couple of other items from him just to hold on to. Like I was actually utterly flattered, because being like on the receiving end of something like that is really, like, how I say, it's like heartwarming
Yeah.
that someone has the generosity to do that.
Yeah.
Which is like, and I still have all his items in my inventory.
Oh, right.
And he has actually asked me to return some of them, but not the unusual. He hasn't asked about the unusual. He just asked about the medigun and the stick bomb launcher.
Oh, right.
I know if he wants me to keep them. I've considered giving them back, like sending a trade. But then I saw like he has been online a couple of weeks, and by the time he come online, the trade would probably expire.
Yeah.
So ever since then, I've just like I had this awkward amount of stuff, and even like CS:GO items.
Yeah.
From Giphy. If you're watching this, Giphy, like if you are watching this, there's a really low chance, but if you are, I thank you so much.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss, you know.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a really nice story.
Yeah, that is nice. But the oh my god, I dropped the Among Us.
What?
No, not the Among
Who's up
Us.
there? Who's up there?
Put him back.
The Among Us. He doesn't sit on my shoulder really well. He kind of. I don't know. There we go. He's. He doesn't. He just kind of gonna sit there.
He does the squeak.
He's the emotional support among us. That's kind of what he does.
Emergency
He's
crewmate.
like the good one among our emotions. See what I did there?
Thank you.
Do,
Yes.
do you really trust him?
Yeah, I trust him.
Oh no.
I
And,
oh,
wish
no.
I
you guys
was
seen
about-
Are
the
you
map video?
sure?
I am.
Like,
I'm
have
sure.
you seen the Game Theory video, correlating red with being suspicious?
I've seen a game theory video on why people prefer the color red when they play online games, but I've not seen. Like, okay, that's a good question. When you like, do you prefer red or blue team? It's not.
Honestly, red.
I prefer red because it goes better with some of my loadouts.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, if I'm playing soldier or some other specific classes that I have specific loadouts for, I go with red. But if I generally play with like my main loadout, consisting of Giphy's unusual,
Yeah.
which like I have taken advantage of. It's like a handsome handy thing, and so like there's two styles to it. There's one like skin colored one, and there's the green one. I paired it with green one. I got like a handsome devil with it, and Dead of Night.
Yeah.
So green goes typically well with blue, so I prefer
Yeah. That's
blue.
fair. Yeah, I think there was a study done which showed that more people prefer like red over blue. I mean, realistically, there's always going to be. If there's two options, then one is going to be higher than the other. But I'm pretty sure like it was astronomically red over blue, for some reason. Also, I agree with you, Steve. Purple is the best color. You're just right. Also, hey Steve, how you doing?
Oh, we got Steve.
Oh, yeah,
do
hello,
have
Steve.
Steve is
Hello,
in the
Steve.
game, yes. Steve is also
imagine the penguin gif, like of that small penguin just saying hello, Steve. Yes, hello.
Shout out to Steve. We need our daily Steve
yeah.
shout out in here as well. Shout out Steve.
Exactly.
I see.
Yeah.
Steve, can you give us a kiss for the stream, please?
Steve, can you give me a kiss specifically?
Yeah, please kiss us.
I'll
Yeah,
even
please
put on
kiss
the
me.
cat ears. Like, you know.
Fancy.
Anything
Steve,
for
he's
Steve.
pulling out all the stops
Anything
just for
Steve.
you.
I got a tail too, if you want that. But
Oh!
Oh no!
Oh, no.
We don't have to get into that side of it.
I got the
Yeah, you don't need to get the tail.
I got the tail at Insomnia, actually, the festival in Birmingham.
Oh no! No,
Yeah.
no! I don't. Well, don't tell me it's from like a pyromane or something.
No, it's from a store. I bought it there, like at a stall. Thank you for the smiley face, Steve.
That store's name? Spencer's. Anyway.
Requiem knows. Requiem knows. He knows.
I know.
He knows best. He has experience with those. I have the reason to believe so.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna run around. You sheeple, all running the same way. I'm gonna run this way.
So-called free
No,
thinkers
no, no,
all
no,
running
no,
in
no,
one
no, no, no.
direction.
I ain't having any of that.
So-called
None of that,
free
none of that.
thinkers when they all go out of spawn the same
No!
way.
Yes.
So-called free
You're
thinkers when red versus blue.
Fruity crits got proof.
No, fish.
Requiem.
I'm going to get.
Huh?
No, I'm dead.
Okay.
The
Fruity
fish
crits
killed
got
me.
proof of something. I don't know what, but
I don't know either.
I don't know either.
I'm scared. If I see one more of your comments on it, yeah, I was about to say I see your comments on a lot of TF2 videos, Fruity crits. You just sort of show you're like the what's it called, the Justin Wise.
Oh no!
TF2.
Oh
Hey, Requiem,
no!
do you would you kiss Steve? Honestly, all of us here.
Were you-
I
you kiss
would.
Steve?
100%.
Oh,
Mhm.
you don't even have to like
200%
ask me that question.
Yeah, this is
I would
obvious.
just kiss Steve. Like, bro, who
Yeah.
wouldn't?
All
No
night, all
monetary
day.
incentive or anything.
No, no,
I'll
no.
have you
I
know-
don't need a monetary incentive. It's Steve.
Yeah, it's just Steve. Matt, I'll have you know, like on my screen, I client sided the second fist hit. You were
Oh.
exactly 65 HP.
That's unfortunate. Wait, what the? Requiem.
Hmm?
You stole my health.
What?
Stole my health, bro.
I don't care. You have.
I don't care.
That's enough.
All right.
BM toxic.
Damn, bro. Damn. Your cult grows as it should. As it should. No, go away.
I don't care about my staff members.
Yeah.
Go away.
Requiem's the worst project lead ever. All right.
Requiem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's vote kick Requiem out of this game, guys. Come on.
So true. So true.
Yeah.
I think
agree.
I think Manus should just be promoted like to like head of the head.
Like to the Kevin supermarket levels.
Yeah.
I agree.
I mean, Manus has a lot of potential. I even like,
Yeah, he does. He does.
Yeah, Manus has a lot of potential.
yeah, basically.
You know, I would say.
I'm the one that reached out to him when we were looking to promote him to project lead.
Uh-huh.
So I always seen something
Mhm.
in him.
Yeah, yeah. I see a lot in Manus as well. I agree. I think
Hey, thank
you
you,
know,
Requiem.
you're yeah. You know.
I think that's fair.
Mm.
Anyway,
There's a lot of. I'm very grateful that Requiem reached out to me and gave me the opportunity to be a project lead here at Fortress Face.
No
yes.
problem for that. You're doing great job so far.
You as well.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm dead.
Now we like
Why not?
Fruity here.
Yeah. Matt,
Do we have
quick question.
any other questions?
Maybe. Hold on. This is intense. Okay.
Yeah, we
Goodbye,
need to
Ivan.
win.
Sorry.
This is a.
I don't
actual
agree
competition.
with that statement. I have reason to object that.
Which statement?
I'm still behind you.
Oh.
What? Requiem, since when are you using the Greg taunt?
Because I'm the biggest Greg fan. Like I've watched every game.
Yeah.
Greg,
Every great game. Yeah.
Requiem, what do you
yeah.
think of Greg, like the team?
Greg concert.
Greg sweep.
Greg's
Greg
I'd say.
concert is all my answer. You need. I'm just big
Yeah.
fan.
I mean, have you seen our competitions? Like, not to toot my own horn here as a member of the Greg team, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, Greg sweep.
Greg
Yes.
sweep.
Yeah, like Greg is just uncomparable to
I believe
anyone
Manus'
else.
games to be the most intense
Exactly.
out of the entire event.
Yeah,
Hold
do
on,
you
I-
remember this game in
Bone
Huntsman Cup when? Yeah, in semi-finals with the comeback? It was just totally insane.
Absolutely.
Wait, I'm trying to put on the cat ears because Steve is here. So.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Greg has returned. Hello, Matt.
Hello. There you go. Cat is for. Oh, hello, Manus. I don't have the Yeti taunt.
Oh no, the leader of Greg doesn't have a Greg taunt.
You can ask Kriskas if they can give you
They can give you a Greg taunt.
for your Kriskas hat.
Aggro gives you a good stunt. Just for you.
Hello, Herwork.
Hello.
Hello.
What? No, you're not Herwork, Vlad.
Yeah, but
No, I greeted her work.
Oh, I thought you were like, I said hello, Herwork, and you were like, hello, and I was like, you're not Herwork.
No. We were saying.
No, I was greeting them, not I
see.
Yeah.
Shout out Herwork.
Recom, I think we have a small problem on the point.
Nah, we're fine. I know what I mean.
I'm almost carrying. So.
Almost carry.
Yeah, Requiem really carried
just
there.
Almost.
I did carry.
Ever so close.
6 KS. I don't even register that, so interesting.
Big kill streak, Matt.
Yeah,
Big kill streak.
What was my kill streak? I didn't see.
3.
Yeah, let's go. The 3 kill streak.
This is doing the numbers.
This is doing numbers.
Since when do
So called free figures all rolling out of mid.
Lower your health to just 100? I thought it lowered it to only 150.
Like for Fat Scout?
No, like the Gru, like the weapon.
Oh, go away. Leave me alone. Oh.
I don't know.
When does it nerf you that much?
To burn the closest pieces of head.
No.
I don't have any headwear near me. I don't have any hats. I don't wear hats.
Yes.
Clearly, you're not a TF2 player.
I hate hats. Set my hand on fire, sell that shit for 60 keys.
You should play Call of Duty or something then.
Duality, man.
Duality, man. Either you're a TF2 kid or a Call of Duty kid.
Yeah. You have headwear on you. My ears are not headwear. They're ears. Are you asking me to burn my ears instead of me?
Unusual ears.
Shall he hear the donation alerts?
Ears off though, they're really uncomfortable.
I do appear to witness Matt being AFK.
I'm not AFK.
I believe we must both kick Matt out of the game. Kick Matt for.
I'm not AFK.
There we go. Oh, it works!
Yeah, of course it works! What do you think was gonna happen when you call a vote kick? It's just gonna not work. Okay.
Guys, I was goofing. I didn't mean to vote kick you.
You got voted!
Yeah, voted off. So PM.
Imagine the caster gets voted off.
The presenter got voted off.
I got kicked from a casual. Wait, it's not even gonna let me rejoin, is it? Kicked by the server. God damn it!
Oh no!
Oh, but you banned!
You fool!
Oh my.
Yeah.
So Matt,
question.
I have a
Can
question.
Yeah, go for it, Welcome. Go for it.
So Matt, how are you enjoying the stream so far?
I want to get a spoon and slowly scrape my eyeballs out of my head, but you know, otherwise it's all right. It's pretty good.
I mean, okay, cool. Anyway, fun fact: I would actually want. I have the ability. No, never mind. I was gonna make a bad joke.
Would one of you like to potentially force the map to change? Does any of you?
Yeah,
it has been
changing.
changed.
It's already changing.
Oh, it's changing now. I should be able to rejoin.
Yep.
I'm gonna turn a light on whilst that's doing that.
Imagine it has to be restarted, like fully restarted for Matt to be able to
RGB
be
light.
doing.
So Requiem, what do you feel about that Major League Mayhem? It was a pretty good event, right?
Yeah, it was actually one of my favorites. I did most of the design there, and I was really happy with it. And other thing is that, yeah, it looks sick, and also the mode itself was really challenging because you kind of Scout has a lot of movement, so hitting him with the ball was actually pretty hard, but seemed like everyone enjoyed the event nevertheless. So.
I'm still kicked from the server. Someone's gonna have to restart it.
Yes. Okay. Let me call our emergency.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you call tech support real quick?
Whilst you do that, I'm going to drink another Actimel immune system cultured shot strawberry yogurt.
I ran out of those a couple of days ago. Unlucky.
Gotta get that probiotic in you, you know?
Exactly. We love Actimel here.
Which is your favorite flavor?
Is online?
I got the strawberry one in a minute. Probably the strawberry one.
Really good. Very good.
Strawberry's pretty good, you know?
Yeah, In a series of unfortunate events.
Vlad kicked me.
A series of unfortunate events.
Vlad was like, yeah, no, I'm gonna call a vote kick. It won't kick him.
Immediately gets
kicked.
Yeah.
Rip the cut power-ups from Major League Mayhem. Voted off Total Drama Island.
I also love this map. It's like one of the.
Oh, I wish I could see what map you're on about. That would be cool.
Yeah. Hazy Fort was one of the favorite maps of Fat Scout.
Tech support has told me that'll take about around 5 minutes as they're not home.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm queuing casual then.
Do you guys remember when
Matt April Fool's Day?
Wait, I think there was this
Happy April Fools.
This really looks like this feels like the special episode in TDI where all the kicked out players like get to come back for a day. We're waiting for that episode to happen.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm queuing for casual.
Next week on Total Drama Island.
Matt sets fire to Vlad.
On the topic of cartoons, what are did we just okay Manus, did we both just try to walk up that ladder?
That is true, mindset. Do you have the game mode installed on your server though?
Which one?
The one we're playing.
Oh,
which I've forgotten.
Fat
Scout shoot out. I can't speak. Fat shoot scout out. I'm pretty sure is what I said yesterday.
Okay, so on the topic of like cartoons, what are some kind of cartoons you distinctly remember? Oh, it got restarted. Okay.
Oh, it got restarted. I can cancel my account.
Yeah, the server.
A cartoon I distinctly remember.
Yeah, you distinctly remember.
Well, okay. When I was a lot younger, I didn't actually have a TV, so I didn't really watch many cartoons when I was younger. But I got one. So one of my probably earliest memories of watching cartoons when I would go on holiday, and by holiday I mean camping. My family were big into going camping. We had this huge tent. It's like a 7-man tent or something. And I remember when we went camping, I used to take my old crappy laptop with like a bunch of DVDs. And what was it that I had? I had the Wacky Races. Did any of you ever watch Wacky Races?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
Okay, Wacky Races was a cartoon that I had like a billion DVDs of. I think also we had a lot of Tom and Jerry DVDs. Those were probably the earliest.
We're playing Bowman Brawl apparently.
Oh, we're back to Bowman Brawl. Excellent news. Flashbacks to yesterday. Incredible.
Well, I'm fine with some variety.
Yep.
Okay. This is where Greg really shined, alright?
It is.
Oh yeah. Well, this is also where I believe Biotech arose. Like,
yeah, I think it was actually. Guys, what if we immediately just go back to playing fucking Wario?
Not again.
That's happened 3 days in a row now if we do it today.
Yeah, and I also have not ever played WarioWare, so that's gonna be interesting. Whoa, I almost pulled off an insane pre-fire there. Who did I almost pre-fire there?
I accidentally just shot someone that I didn't mean to shoot. Whoa, my game lagged and I died. That was incredible. Okay,
We should be scared of man.
Guys, what if we played WarioWare again?
No, WarioWare!
I was starting to enjoy
You're on your way to WarioWare.
Anyway, I the cartoon I distinctly remember was Thomas the Tank Engine, like the original.
Oh, okay, yeah. That was obviously very big in England because you know it's an English show, so.
Yeah, I guess, but like here in Romania, we.
So
like,
you
when
like
my brother
trains.
was like really young, basically an infant, when my parents used to go out and take him out, they would almost always come back with a Thomas the Tank Engine DVD. So and yeah, I caught like DVDs. It was some of the nicest like memories I've had, like watching Thomas the Tank Engine every so often, like sometimes with my parents, I believe. It was really nice, and yeah.
Yeah, nice.
During that, like when I started watching TV and not let go of DVDs, I started watching like Ninjago. Yeah. I watched until up to the 10th season. Now there are 14. I don't know if I can keep up.
Right. Fair enough.
Guys, WarioWare.
Wait, guys, we're at WarioWare now. Can you believe it? I have a good question. So I've just been reminded by an email that I got of something I did earlier today. So I'll start with mine, and Is there a toxic TF2 trait that you have? So by that I mean like some people like laugh taunt on people when they dominate them or whatever. So my newly discovered one, which I find incredibly funny, if anyone in my game is incredibly toxic towards me, or just towards other people in general, I find their Steam profile and I give them the Jester Community Award. And I did that about 3 times today to people. I've got like 3 emails from Steam just come through telling me that I've gifted community awards to people. Yeah, that's my one, but do you guys have anything that you do that's like a toxic TF2 trait?
Does being toxic towards a cheater count?
Yeah, I mean, just anything you do that would be considered...
Yeah, so if I come across a cheater, and I manage to kill them once, the first thing I say to them, right, is just this in chat, just one. It gets them so mad.
Like, yeah, I'd say the same. Yeah, just like pissing off cheaters.
So it's...
I think that's like
I do not see it like
no, I think it's
screenshot what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
I do not see anything.
You don't see what you're supposed to do? You might need to rejoin then, because right now it's rocket jump, but that's strange.
Did you remember when I told you about my bipolar HUD?
Yeah, is it the bipolar HUD?
I believe so.
Incredible. My toxic trait is maining pyro, that makes sense. Oh god, maths. I didn't answer that in time. I died.
No!
So for me, my toxic trait is debugging. I do it constantly. Yeah, every time. When I'm playing casual, I usually every time I kill someone, I debug them.
That's classic.
Yeah, even I have to die.
God, WarioWare is such a thing.
What am I supposed to? Oh, okay.
What? No one built.
No one built anything.
Map name. This is WarioWare. We're playing on a community server that you are welcome to join. Your question was why you are a moderator, huh?
Can someone explain to me what I'm supposed to do? Like,
Castra's cute. There's 4 of us. But thank you.
I'm stuck.
No. Yeah, which one?
Wait, which one? Oh god. Typing. Hard.
What?
Hey, demo man. No! We ran out of time. Oh shit. Oh, I opened my loadouts.
What were we supposed to do?
Change the engineer.
I failed.
Yeah, I have binds for that.
How did I fail that?
If I could just read.
I walked off the edge.
Yippee!
Like, no one even killed me. I just walked off myself. Oh my god, I'm doing atrociously. Oh. Okay.
I just look at the
Last time, alright.
Yesterday when we were playing this on the special round, I hate this one.
Oh, not this one.
What's this?
How many dispensers were there?
I don't know what.
We have to run in the room that you think is the correct answer. Goodbye, fish.
Goodbye, fish.
Yippee! Okay.
Oh.
I don't know. I have no idea.
What's the question?
It's on the screen. How many? Do you not see the question?
I can't read screen.
It was how many? Okay. Goodbye, Rocco.
I'm good at this. Just tell me what I'm supposed to be looking for.
Oh.
The question is how many barrels?
Yeah, how many barrels?
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Just said to tell you.
How do I do that?
Oh my god, I can't believe I'm getting these right. I'm terrible at memory-related things.
Which one?
I don't know, you decide.
How many chairs? How many chairs? I was asking how many chairs.
Oh, okay. I think I screwed up. Yeah, I screwed up.
Yeah, you did.
Poop
Bye-bye.
said that Caster is cute. Congrats, Matt.
Yeah, I don't know if that's
Which
about
one?
me.
Yeah,
Caster.
yeah. There's so many.
Oh, I didn't
Oh.
even see in time.
Yeah, I did. Fuck it. If I die, I die.
Me going into my TF2 folder to just disable my HUD.
Yes, let's go.
Oh no!
Let's go.
I'm going to now exit TF2 and I'll rejoin.
Okay.
Without
Wow.
HUD.
Wait, I want to get Uber. Come here. God damn it. Let me up. All right, we're good.
Nope.
Jetpack into the water.
I did. Oh,
Oh, go away. Leave me alone. Oh.
Thank you, Pasta.
targeted.
Yeah.
Can you join? Can you join while we're on the fly, or do we have to wait until the next round?
You can join. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Spies. Look at this lovely building.
All right. So, when do I get to give you my life story on TF2?
Your life story on
Aw.
TF2. I mean, feel
Yes.
free to.
Okay, I'll put up the notes, which I told you about, Matt. I hope you're terrified.
I'm very scared. I'm gonna switch my brain off for this one. Go for it.
All right.
Oh, that was so close.
Okay, okay, let's hope this works
Yeah,
now.
me too. Mindset.
Okay, so I think it's gonna be hard. I don't think I can do it at the same time as doing this.
Yeah, it might be quite hard to concentrate on both.
Yeah, I can't.
That's fair. You can do it in a bit when this is over.
Okay. Whoa! Oh, you can do that.
No!
Okay.
I love the ragdoll.
I
too.
think there. I think there are some veterans here, like WarioWare veterans of after all these events.
Yeah, we will.
WarioWare.
I'm so good at this video game, man. My throat. Oh no. Hate this one.
No!
No, leave me alone. Oh.
Got demolished.
That absolutely destroyed that.
Yeah, I did get destroyed. Me and Ivan are tying. Kinda hard to fail that one.
I almost did.
Someone will.
Why did you guys
no.
Accident read. I stopped an accident read.
I collided with someone.
Fuck off. Go away. Okay. Boss
Does-
time.
Alright.
Good.
Does shooting someone count as touching them?
No, it didn't. Oh, I like this one. I'm good at this. Yesterday I was like the best at this one. Oh boy.
For some reason, not having a view model.
Yeah, there's no view models that they get disabled.
Okay. Knowing my game config is absolutely screwed, I wouldn't have been like too surprised if it was my game.
Yeah. God, we're all doing alright, to be fair.
I guess.
Nope.
No!
I saw nothing.
Nope.
I saw nothing. I pulled up my hand to scratch my head.
No! No!
Manus!
Ragdoll, no!
Yes,
No,
let's go.
Ivan.
That was
That's
funny.
really fun.
Yeah. Oh, Matt, what are you doing?
I'm so good at this game.
Yeah, Matt for the project.
Oh my god, who would have thought the person who likes WarioWare would win?
I don't like WarioWare.
What?
I haven't
Oh,
played this game.
okay.
I've only played it 3 times, and that's been yesterday, the day before, and today.
Oh damn.
Yeah. I played it maybe like once or twice before on Mindset server back in the day, but I've never really played this game.
Why am I forced to crouch?
You're not? We shouldn't be. I'm so bad at stunning enemies, man. I'm so bad at scout like projectiles. Oh, for Christ's sake. Oh, I got someone. No, I didn't. Never mind. I failed.
Fortress Faceoffs.
Oh, shoot.
Well, it's just like the sense of community, I would say.
Oh,
like,
what did someone say? I accidentally deafened myself.
So I've asked, what do you enjoy the most about Fortress Faceoffs?
Oh, okay.
And I was just saying, like, it's a sense of community and, like, how we can draw people who are, like, very casual focused, not necessarily, like, a competitive scene.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I'm a competitive player myself, you know, it's just very nice to see that we have people who, you know, we have a space for everyone of all skill levels to play.
Yeah. I think that's a good reason, honestly. Oh, no!
For me, also the other thing is that it's great opportunity to actually train skills that you normally don't have opportunity to train. Like in my case, branding, art, and management.
Sorry, I think someone just noticed that I just went sp in chat.
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Oh, the strafe!
I hate that one so much.
Air Blast is fun.
Requiem, what are you doing?
I'm dumb.
Oh.
Oh god.
Okay, I stayed pyro, but I still passed. Where?
Oh, I lived somehow. It did so much damage to me, but I lived. Oh, okay.
No!
Oh, I made it. Let's go.
No! I landed on the roof! Right next to it.
Hey, spies, look at this delicious building.
Okay.
Alright, sweet.
Yummy, yummy.
Yum. Come on. Let me get it. 3 for 3.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Shit.
Ammo packs. Fuck.
Okay. Never mind. I've been saved by luck.
Okay, I will be the only one.
Just follow the highway.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye.
I was the. Fuck. I wish that I was the
Bye,
only
Requiem.
one right, and you all die. That would be funny.
The guy who makes the first move dictates the...
Yeah, everyone just follows like one person.
Why no one followed me?
Because we all knew you were wrong.
Because you were wrong.
Cut
It's
that.
actually split. Okay.
Who's saying 5? Who's that?
Manus.
Is that Manus?
Let's go, Manus. You can do it.
Manus, you're wrong.
I
Oh wait,
believe in you.
I'm wrong.
Ah, but
it was 4 of
I'm
everything.
so
really.
bad.
good trader.
This is boring.
No one's losing. Everyone's going in the same room.
Exactly.
Well, they're not wrong though. That's the problem.
Everyone can die.
Everyone's right.
Is this? Okay. Okay.
Well, good luck.
I know. You
I
guys
know.
die. You guys die.
Yeah, you totally know. You totally know. If I hadn't gone first, where would have everyone?
Oh, I know
gone?
it was 3. I just. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
thought it was
That's actually
5.
okay. Fine. Okay, I actually won it. Surprisingly.
On technicality, because I won as well. So I've won 3 for 3 so far.
No!
Can I get 4 for 4? That'd be awesome. Goodbye.
Okay.
No! Damn it.
No! Oh, this
It was right there.
Who hit me off? Who tried to hit me off?
You said
Fuck. No! That was so bad.
The fuck?
Shout out.
Call of Duty.
Oh, I didn't even die. I'm so good.
Why did they give you so much time to do it?
How do you have 9 points, IBG?
I'm so...
You just swag.
I know. Whoa. Okay. I don't
Twitch
have 9
have any
points, I have
questions
5.
for us?
Oh my god. I don't know. I mean, anyone is welcome to answer. Oh my Christ. Anyone is welcome to ask a question. Pretty sure we had channels for it as well. Shout out Requiem.
What?
Yeah, Requiem, that guy,
Yeah,
pretty cool.
I don't know how to play this mode. This is my first time.
I mean, yeah, it's just do what it says, basically. Okay, mine said Matt, why? My answer is because I'm just simply too swag.
Matt is swag.
I'm just too swag.
What? I heard the point thing and I failed.
I made it again, let's go! Oh, I'm so good at this.
I never make that. And I think I'm decent at pipe jumping too.
Oh my god, I actually hit someone for once. I can
No.
never hit people with that. Hey, spies. Beautiful dispenser. Matt, you're kind of cool, I know. I'm kind of cool.
Okay.
I accidentally
Matt
keep
is the
muting
biggest
myself. Or deafening myself in Discord because my button
I
for it is on the
fell
mouse.
double jump.
Oh shit. Oh, I spelled green,
Green,
so
what's your
wrong.
problem, man?
Yeah.
No. Who did that? No!
Oh
Green,
wow.
I
what's your
got 2!
problem?
I was 9 HP.
I didn't even know what was happening.
That's not an April Fool's mindset. Be concerned if you actually...
Shit.
No!
Oh, no one
What?
made it to the
That
end.
you got no time there.
Nah. That was bad. Like,
Is this the same
spawn
boss
pattern
again?
of the
Please
stuff.
don't. Please don't.
Oh, not
It's the
this.
same
Why?
boss.
Not this one again!
I think it was 3,
I'm on the other
guys.
side of it.
I think it was C.
Huh?
Hello.
Oh no, I screwed up. I
Yeah,
won
yeah.
the same. The
Yippee!
I was right, I'm shot.
Yippee!
No?
Yeah, hang on.
Wait. There was answer for 4?
Yeah, there were 4, but I went the closer room. I was on the other side of the map. I didn't have time to get there.
Oh, guys, there was 11.
Totally, guys, there's 11.
I love how Ivan is in 11. Ivan ironically
Goodbye,
believes there are
Ivan.
11.
Goodbye, Ivan.
Gaslighting. Bottom text.
Gaslighting isn't real, you just made that
Oh
up.
yes, me and Rekom
did.
reminding why you should hydrate.
Yeah, I hydrate with Coke, as we Americans do.
Yeah.
I'm gambling here because I'm not sure. Oh, you... Okay, never mind. God damn it, Manus.
Fish died.
Stop getting it right. Stop getting it
No.
wrong.
Manus, let's go, win this.
Oh, that's simple. I see most people are gravitating towards like the B room. Okay, this will decide it. I think it's 5.
Yeah, it probably was. I just wanted to spice it up. Yes!
No! No!
Knew it.
You-
4 for
you
4.
did spice it
Let's
up.
go.
That was so close.
Can we change the game mode, please?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
changing.
please.
Should we try casual because
Casual?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
we can do casual.
Yeah,
We
alright.
can do casual, yeah.
I got
it's
4 for
both
4.
me.
I'm so happy about this.
Go online, Matt.
yeah, hold on. I can just invite all of you.
Yeah, invite us.
Alright.
Yeah.
IVG. So Manus Requiem. Where's Manus? Manus, you're not online.
The cancel button.
I am.
Are you?
Mm.
I am.
Oh no. You're both called the same name.
What the fuck?
Ah, yes.
Why would you do that?
What a predicament.
Why did you call yourself Requiem? What are you doing?
I don't know.
I
I
think
guess
my
I
TF2
just wanted to
fully
be funny.
froze. I think my TF2 just fully froze.
Okay, I'll just not invite you then until you get it fixed.
Give me
That's-
one
yeah.
moment.
Yeah,
Oh
sure.
no, it's working. It's working. It's working.
Okay, okay. Let's see.
I apparently I alt F4 in the loading screen. It finished loading. I chose a class and then it alt F4.
Incredible.
Honestly, quite incredible.
While I've invited you, I'm going to take this opportunity to switch us to that. And
Yeah.
I'm going to put this... Hold on. Talk amongst yourselves, you know. I will be 1 second. You may discuss
Okay.
how awesome I am. Hold on.
You're awesome.
Yeah, Matt's so cool, guys.
Okay,
Can we get a round of applause for Matt?
He took off the headset so we can trash talk him.
Yeah,
It's
what
awful.
what an idiot. I don't
Yeah, what an
like
idiot.
him. Yeah,
I
Worth
think I should change my name on Steam to It's Not Matt.
worst caster, all I'm saying.
Ah yes.
Nah, we love him. We love
Yeah,
Matt
we do.
here.
But he's British, that's true, so...
Yeah, he's British,
Oh,
therefore a
my
little bit
downside.
stinky.
That's the only downside.
Yuck!
Exactly.
Uh,
You know, you're American, so obviously you have a deep-seated hatred towards the British.
Yeah,
right?
like, if he was not British, then I could accept him, but... Well,
I love how-
Yeah?
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Okay, so I love how first off Americans are so kind.
I mean, that's
If only
typical
if
thing
only
for
he
us.
weren't Polish.
Polish?
I
No,
can't
no,
help
no.
it, you know.
Yeah,
I can't. I'm sorry, I can't help it.
I mean,
Yeah, anyway.
Polish people
The
are
second
pretty
thing I
nice.
wanted to say
At least
is
it's better than being British.
I
let's be
love
Yeah,
honest.
how
definitely.
once the Queen. Am I allowed to say that?
You're allowed.
Okay, so once it's cool how the British men always made fun of the US because of 9/11, but when the Queen happened, the US people just found a whole new reason to hate the British men.
Yeah, like, it's a revenge.
Hello.
Yes.
No!
I assume you were talking
Get
about
wrecked,
nice
Manus.
things. Y'all ain't ever seen
Yeah,
a bagel
yeah.
like this.
I love how.
We're talking about how we love you for being British.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
Alright.
absolutely.
I got a bagel and I got an Among Us.
Can I have a bite?
Ooh.
You may have a
Ooh.
You
bite.
have a bite of the
Accept it.
Among Us.
I offer you
Yummy.
a bagel. Do you accept?
I accept.
I would like you to offer me the Among Us.
Would you
You may.
accept that it's definitely Matt Bagel?
Would you accept it's definitely bagel?
It's definitely Bagel.
A scrumptious bagel.
Ah yes.
Well, you joined the party.
Scrumdiddly Bagel.
We are in the party? Right, yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Yes. So can I start talking now?
If you want to. I'm gonna eat this bagel and listen to you.
Yes. So, most of you don't know, and I think, I mean, I think you do, and yeah, Matt doesn't know. So I had an old Steam account, right, which I didn't use, and I wanted to tell you the story of that Steam account and why it now has multiple backs on it.
Go for it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I started playing TF2 in 2019 due to the YouTube recommended, right? I saw Meet the Medic and YouTube recommended. I watched it, I loved it, and I installed TF2 on it. I think I have the laptop next to me. No, I do not. As you could guess, 9-year-old laptop. So I went ahead, played the game, and in the first day of the game, that I played it, I made Discord account, right? And the first person I met on Discord, right? I'm still friends with that person, and we still talk regularly. And we play TF2. I love how TF2 can make like these really nice friendships. Like I think Manus can also relate.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Absolutely.
after a couple of months, also YouTube recommended. So I was playing, like I was watching a lot of TF2, right? But then I thought, let's recommend this user something new. Ah yes, a TF2 cheating video. That actually got my interest at the time, and me being the stupid person that I was, I went ahead and checked out the video. It was with a TF2 free cheat, which at the time was already detected. It was a very old cheat, and that video was also very old. I installed the cheat, and I tried it against boss to know how it would feel. How it would feel to use cheats in a game.
Okay.
I think recommend Marvel know this, but I only use it against bots. I have no interest in cheating against legit players. I think that's unfair. So I go ahead with this. This like fully like this feeling. I go with this feeling, and I start like enabling things against bots. I see like how they work and everything, right?
Yeah.
And then next day, you have an account alert.
Okay.
You have been back banned in TM Fortress 2, Counter-Strike Source, and etc. for cheating.
Fuck.
So you can imagine like the absolute dismay that I experienced. In a game I've been playing for only a couple of months. I have had friends, and I also had the TF2 Premium at the time. This is something that I confessed to Agra a couple of days ago, and the admin and the project leads team have had a discussion about whether they should keep me in the staff team or not, because I have not told them for so long.
Yeah.
This had been under the rug for quite a while, and I wanted to talk about it during the stream, and I genuinely felt bad for them not because they didn't know.
Fair enough.
Yeah. After that, I made a new account, as you would imagine.
Yeah.
And during like in the winter of 2020, and around that winter, me still being a free-to-play, I hear of this from a friend of this new tournament.
Yeah.
It was just heavy, and the Holiday Punch. Holiday Puncherinos.
Holiday Puncherinos, yeah.
And I join it. I find myself in the middle of a server-wide raid.
Yeah.
Like, not really raid, but disabling of channels, and however you want to call that. Basically, staff gone rogue.
Okay.
And one of the people that in the BC I was in at the time actually told me about this rebranding of sorts from a third party called Faceoffs. I get interested, I join, and I play in the tournament. That was my first Fortress Faceoffs tournament, and that was the first Fortress Faceoffs tournament.
Yeah.
And after that, Fortress Faceoffs realized they needed moderation because they wanted to keep events going.
Yeah.
I applied for mod, and I had been accepted. Since then, I have slowly worked my way up, and I eventually came to where I am now. And the back ban was also. By the way, Matt, you're standing on stickies.
It's fine.
Guys, it's fine. My legs are blown off. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so you can imagine how like nice it felt. I really liked the organization, and I wanted to help. And due to the TF2 VAC, which I had kept in the back of my mind this entire time, I had eventually, when I became admin, I wanted to be a part of like the team regarding anti-cheat, because I have had experiences with cheating, and I know how their pictures work and how to detect them, because I have on and off been watching like binging TF2 cheating videos to detect how like their play style, their behavior in game, just like to better combat them.
I got all about it. Sweet.
Yeah, and another fun fact about Faceoffs is that it gave me the itch to play competitive TF2 and to try it.
Yeah.
I have
Nice body shot.
I have joined a Highlander team, which I still remember the name of quite fondly. Hawks 9.
Yeah.
And some of the people that I played with there still play TF2 and competitive to this day. I distinctly remember a couple of names, such as Giffy. I have told you about him earlier. He was the guy that generously let me hold on to his unusuals.
Yeah.
And also some other names you have not heard of, which I'd like to, I don't know, not really shout out, but I would like to mention out of respect for them. Being a German trio, Are You Okay, Jay, James Blonde, and a Friendly P. And there's one person in that team that actually, after that team originally disbanded, had made his own Highlander team, and that I joined for a bit. That was Rico, which he also streamed TF2 and was a really nice friend of mine. We still talk to this day. And he made Ricochet, being another Highlander team. One of my best memories were with this group of people. And after post this, I got my UGC medal for the first season with H9. The second season with Ricochet did not come through due to one big reason. At this time, the itch to try cheats had gotten to me. I had made a new account for CSGO, and I had tried the free cheat yet again. Same mistake I have learned. At the time, I didn't. And I got back banned on my main account on CSGO. I have made a new account for CSGO yet again, and I have not done anything on that.
Okay.
But again, it's really, how do I say, it's quite important to understand that how I would describe cheating in games, it's similar to a drug, and I have talked with Agra and Lecter about this. Or was it with Manus? I don't remember.
It was with Agra.
Okay. Reckon, why did you answer?
Because I remember Agra mentioning it.
Manus,
there's a spy on this team, on your guys' team, that's very annoying.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's his name? Because I could probably spec him.
Oh, I can headshot him.
Okay.
He's not cheating, he's just annoying.
Yeah, I can tell. So...
Well, kick anyway, you know.
The CSGO VAC, I got banned on UGC temporarily. I proved my innocence a couple of weeks later, but the mods could not do anything about it because the ban had already passed quite a bit of time, and they said you're not gonna die like waiting a couple of months more. Due to that ban, I have not gotten back into the competitive scene, which I really want to do. In 2022, I took a break from TF2 because again, the UGC ban, it was ending in like November of 2022, and I didn't really want to wait that long and play something that felt repetitive. Competitive to me was always something new.
Okay.
I'd like something new, and yeah. Also around this time, I got promoted to admin, and I started studying cheats a bit more. I think recommend Manus have seen the document I wrote, the semi-extensive document I wrote about cheats and their functions, I believe, such as Huntsman and Aimbot and others. I believe Requiem, that's Manus. I believe you've seen that, like I asked you if you had seen it recently.
You just go away, Spy, good god.
He's doing the semi-rock stare again.
Matt, can you give us a rock stare at the camera real quick?
I can in a minute when I'm not playing. I promise I'll do it. I had a funny thought when I got auto-balanced. Who do you think would win in a fight between Requiem, Manus, Matt, and Vlad? Who do you think is winning that fight?
Me, because I steal all your weapons.
I believe Matt because he's British.
I mean, as in like, in real life fight. I don't mean in TF2.
You have to consider weapons. Everyone uses.
Yeah, with or without weapons.
A fist fight in person.
Fist fight.
Like you know, bare knuckle, man on man. I'm not really, but who's winning that fight?
Well, I have heard from down the grapevine that Requiem has started boxing training, so I guess maybe him.
Okay. I did. That's true, actually.
I have done 3 accounts of martial arts practice when I was a kid, and I remember about 23% of it. So
Yeah.
I'm not the first guy who's gonna be eliminated. So
I mean,
I'll take it, I guess.
I don't know. I think Matt's ready to throw some hands. You know, I'm just saying.
I mean,
get your claws up.
This is my way of telling you I just really want to fight you.
There being a French person here, we would say
I just
they're
wanna-
throwing hands when all of us are throwing fists.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine. I swear, French swearing is like spanking your ass with silk. That's how I would describe it. Like if you hear a French person swearing, their mind out.
Why is there a phlogistonate a pyro with crits behind me? Like, he's not even near our team. How did he get crits and why was he there?
Yeah. I forgot one of the most important things about my story.
Okay, Vladcast continues.
Yes. Vlad lore. During doubles, I wanted to make my own team. And so that was one person, but it was something to start. And in the Fortress Face-Off server, I met this one person, spy behind you guys. That his name was Popsy, and this Popsy, and with him, him and the person I met on my first day on TF2, we became like this trio. Which we played TF2 and
I'm sorry, I had to take you out, Matt.
Unstoppable.
Trying to fight the pyros,
me and
man.
Z were like the OGs in Boyotech. All the other people were like new guys to the team. And recently, Popsy has stopped playing TF2 and gaming in general, and because he has been focusing on his life a bit more, which I totally respect. And he also started making warpaints for TF2. And I would actually like to shout him out because, and in the case he's actually watching this, because I think he's watched a couple of other Fortress Face-Offs like streams before. Just like look up Popsy and replace the O with a 0 in his name, and if you could like just upload some of his warpaints, I swear he would really appreciate it. And another thing, with the Babyface's blaster I'm using now is actually his Babyface's blaster. I gave him a strange professional killstreak 1, and he gave me his old specialized killstreak 1. Like,
this is
I bought one for him because it's his favorite weapon in the game.
It's pure cope, but I really hate spies like that. It is pure cope, by the way.
Like what?
Like, as in, they just don't die. Like, I cannot play spy at all, right? And I do not understand.
Skill issue.
Like, no. This is pure copium. I'm telling you that. But like, I have full on crit that man with my sign, 195 damage. But he's using Kunai Dead Ring and he lived. He surfed my like crit, but got 2 backstabs, then killed me. Like that level of spy is just terrifying. And oh god, I just like fighting
Then you would not want to know who just pressed numpad 9 on their keyboard.
I just don't like spies. Well, it's not that I don't like them. I'm just scared of spies that are good. I hate fighting.
Wait, what did you say, Vlad?
Guess who just pressed numpad 9 on their keyboard?
Oh,
you?
Yeah. I'm not scared of you though, Vlad. That's the difference.
I mean...
Alright, I'm toggling my view models on.
Guess, because it generally shouldn't be like this.
Oh, okay. Got backstabbed.
I wanted to gun you down so much. I knew it was you. And if the pyro hadn't puffed me there by accident, then that would mean something.
All the pyro's fault.
I've been behind you for like 30 seconds, by the way, just waiting for an opportunity.
Okay. Well, that's how like spy gameplay always goes for me. I haven't been able to fight you yet, Requiem, because every time every time I try and engage in a fight with you, I get killed by something else. And then every time you kill me, it's like I have no idea you were even there.
It's called skill.
Requiem is a very good player.
Where did that spy come from? I got stabbed by another spy. Where did he come from?
Oh, fuck off.
I'm confused as to where... that's not me.
No, I mean, it might not be, but it's still a spy.
You?
I still want it dead.
Shout, please. Yes, I'm giving competitive info to my spy to make sure he doesn't die too mad.
You gotta give the spy all the info you're feeding right now.
Ah, yes.
Oh my god, Manus, please. I mean, Requiem even... Oh. Damn. That would have been the kill having headshot as well, but...
Kill having headshot.
Yeah.
Having headshot.
It wasn't because
The
the
kill
other guy
having
existed.
headshot.
Hedgehog.
That guy's gonna come around. There's no way he doesn't. Oh, what? Why is there a demo man there? Who's this man and what is he doing there? Who do you think
What? What?
Who do you think would win in an MGE between Requiem and Manus?
Probably Manus.
Probably Manus, yeah. Like Manus played competitively for a very long time, so.
You think Manus would win Requiem?
I mean, it also depends on the class.
We'll say like classic soldier v soldier.
Oh yeah, definitely Manus. Yeah.
Requiem 100%.
Why are you talking about yourself in third person?
Well, I'm just that good, I guess.
Oh my
Can't
god.
refer to myself in the first person. Gotta give respect on my name, you know.
That's
Bro's trying to bruise himself.
Oh, Christ.
You gotta make sure you hear it. You know?
Can't go 20 minutes without hearing my own name, so I refer myself in the third person.
Yeah, you get it.
Gonna start referring to myself in third person now.
Yeah.
course, of
Requiem is very handsome.
Fun fact, Matt, I was considering
See,
changing
you
my
got
name
it.
on Steam to It's Definitely Not Matt.
You see, you would be wrong because I am officially no longer on any platforms to identify as definitely Matt. I'm probably Matt on everything now, so you would have to be probably not Matt or something like that.
It's probably
Probably. 80%
It's
probably not.
Matt. You can't prove it's not.
Yeah, I changed my name on everything at this point now because my Twitter was probably Matt forever. I can't have probably Matt on Twitch because someone else has it.
Killed him.
What?
Unfortunate. Yeah, someone else has it.
Killed him. Yeah.
Yeah, true. I got pinged on. I got like messaged on Twitter forever ago. Some guy put at probably Matt, and then like they had like the GIF from Star Wars that was like you have something I want, and it's their name was probably Matt too, and I thought that was really funny. They'd obviously
You
gone
have
to use
something I
that.
want.
They'd gone to use that username, couldn't. So their way of like. They messaged me with that GIF, and I was like, "Damn." Unfortunately, I like this name. Sorry.
They're like, we can negotiate about this.
I was like, if you
just
PayPal me
a
like,
small case of the skill issue.
yeah, PayPal me like
At least
$10,000
$1
US, and I'll give you the name. It's worth that much to me.
Just DM me a copy of the golden pan.
DM me enough for
PNG.
like enough quid for Greg's sausage roll, you know?
Enough quid.
How much is Greg sausage roll?
Like a pound.
3 quid.
Well, no,
Yo,
one
it's
sausage pound. One sausage pound. One sausage roll is like a pound. At
Oh
Greg's.
damn. Okay.
I own that.
Shout
power
out
rifle.
Greg's. Free advertisement. Goddamn.
On God, we love Greg's here.
How did you like thought of the name Greg?
Yeah, man.
Well, yeah, I just there was this one dude, right? On casual, we're just fucking around, and he had the like Yeti heavy loadout, right? And his name was just Greg, all caps, right? He was a little gamer, a little miscreant, you know, those types of liminal TF2 players that you just see once and never again, right? And we just it just became the mascot.
I see.
Also, we requeued way before, and I'd forgotten about it.
Yeah, I know. I love
Buy
how
back
the
again.
instant we found the match, I proceed to charge down a sniper, kill him, and then taunt Konga as I'm
leave.
disconnecting.
Yeah.
As you get
And we get
disconnected.
as I get violently disconnected.
Medic, keep healing me, bro. I can.
Why doesn't the name Gore Pillar sound sus?
The name.
Yeah, they
what?
have a bot. Time to.
Watch this man immediately crit me. I'm calling it right now. Never mind.
Oh yeah, that's a bot. Yeah, Shaft is a bot.
No, the perfect is a bot.
They both are bots.
I agree. Wait, let me just go to my professional anti-bot loadout.
Ooh,
Anti-bot loadout.
anti-bot.
Okay,
Do you
where
wear
are
your
you
back
guys?
on your head?
I know like the best times to pop. I have the fastest backside reaction times in the east.
Spider-Man 4 was real. Why is the bot
I
talking about
headshotted the
Spider-Man?
bug.
I
Nice.
don't know.
Whoever is the sniper, I would like to heal you to headshot the bots.
I just did without a heal.
Here, I'm a sniper too.
Oh.
Hey, heal me, heal me.
Spy
Oh,
behind us,
it
I
was not
believe.
the.
Oh no, that was a sniper.
That's a
Question
real
is,
player.
will
Yep.
they...
I got instantly headshot and I didn't even see him.
Okay, just use
As
around
well
this
as-
corner.
Yeah, a fun fact, that was the one frame I didn't have my medigun out for the 5% resistance.
Oh my god, that's a heavy. I cannot do anything about that. I am dead.
Oh, you can.
Well, I
It doesn't
died.
push you.
Zad. I could, you know, the ultimate, like,
No, why
strategy
did you watch
here
that?
would be to press
Ah!
escape, click on the green button, click casual, click start search.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's why my connection's been so terrible. I've been downloading a Steam game this whole time. I didn't
That's,
realize.
yeah, that
What
makes
game was
sense.
it?
And you're the actual host of the stream.
Yeah,
That's
I was.
fun.
Well, I was wondering why I was like my connection was a bit slow, but that.
You've
Oh,
been
it's
downloading
so
a Steam
better.
game this entire week.
I've been downloading a Steam game, and now I'm on 30 ping instead of 77. I was wondering why I was getting such high ping in a EU server.
What game was it?
Destiny 2.
Ah, that makes sense. Okay, never mind. Everything's coming together. It's coming full circle.
Yep.
I get sniped by a crit sticky by a free to play when I try to get him from the bot. That's
what
that's
the
bad
hell?
luck right there.
What? Why do I have a monkey on my sign? I have some motherfucker's monkey on my sign.
Greg?
Oh, that's a bot.
Greg?
It's not Greg. I mean, the
It
actual
is Greg.
sign
It is Greg.
It might be.
It's actually Greg. I checked the stream. That is canonically
It's
Greg.
definitely
yeah,
Greg.
it looked like Greg.
It's definitely
There's
Greg.
a bot. Sorry, there's a
It's
spawn on
definitely
Flipper
Greg,
disguised as Requiem. Oh yeah, that's a bot. That's a bot.
I would like to get a singular kill, please. It hasn't happened because every time I die to the bot.
Oh yes, Manus. Unusual effect buddies.
Yeah, of course, of course.
And there's the bot
Oh.
again.
Where is it? Where,
Oh,
where
that's
is
not
it?
the
Where is
bot.
it?
That's an
Where is
actual person. There's another sniper now.
it? Oh, okay.
I thought it was a
I didn't
bot.
check the kill feed yet, so I wasn't sure.
I'm gonna
But the
switch-
bots are still alive apparently, so we just need to be
I'm
worried.
gonna get off sniper and try.
I think they're just behind us. Is spawn camping our spawn? Oh, I got body shotted by a
Oh
bot.
my god,
No.
I got body shot by a bot, and I'm got headshot by a bot.
Whoever popped that, you're legend.
Oh,
Dev is out of ammo. Oh no.
they're still losing with 2 bots. L.
Which,
Honestly.
yeah, honestly.
Just the most massive L I've seen today.
Has bot still loses.
You could say this is a Greg sweep.
I'm just making Matt tank everything.
There you go.
Do you see the amount of healing I gave you,
You
Matt?
did, I did. There was also a sentry which I did not notice. That's,
It's definitely a sentry. Yes.
yeah, it's definitely a sentry. Trying to figure out where that bot.
Oh no. I must actually just pump this heavy full of syringes to keep him alive.
Oh
this-
god, these bots, man. Oh, that was an actual player, never mind.
Still really cute.
We should probably get on the cap,
just
not
get
gonna lie.
on point, get on point. Our NGs and the MVP just standing on point.
Double overtime is real.
Running.
No. Don't the ball.
Oh, we got
Oh
a
my
game.
god. Oh my god,
Cap,
please.
cap.
No, no, please.
Bot won this.
Oh no.
No, we win. No.
Oh my, it's like right there.
We'll never know. We'll never know.
We'll
what
never
happened.
know.
Keep re-queuing right as we load into a game.
No, bro.
That
Bro.
ain't
I queued like 5 minutes ago. It took us that long because I saw the bots when we joined the game. It took us from when we joined the game to then to get into this game.
I wonder why is it queuing us from Vidak to King Kong and back?
I
I
have
have only
25
keeps-
maps selected. I don't know why it's doing that.
It just likes these maps in particular, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Honjo says Manus.
Ooh.
Honest, how would you rate my soldier loadout?
Pretty good. I like it. Keep it up, Picasso.
Manus, you didn't say anything to Honja?
Hmm?
You didn't say
I'm
anything
about
to
to
Honja?
spawn.
What did Hanjo
They
say?
have a bot,
He said
which
Manus
I
in the
proceeded
chat.
to
Ah,
brutally
well, hello
take
Hanjo.
down.
How's it
I
going?
am absolutely
Oh,
about to die. I need healing. Where's Manus? Manus, I'm behind you.
oh
I need
my
healing.
god.
Ah,
Oh yeah.
please.
I just
You're
kind of
right,
shreked
Manus.
everyone
You
there.
can take health, Manus.
Thank you.
Kind of
Thank you
popped
so
off a little
much.
bit
I
there.
killed the
Holy
bot.
shit.
I'm a hero.
Oh no. Get in here, get in here.
They have another shop.
I'm gonna go around, I'm gonna go under, in fact. Oh, hello guys. How's it going?
Yeah,
Oh,
Oh, that was a wrong resistance. Uh-oh.
I got crit on him,
bro,
but he's still
that's
quite...
just simply a skill issue. The backside.
That's a shrimple krill issue, you know?
Shrimple
It's
kill
simple as that.
Krill issue, yeah.
Krill issue. Rip teleporter, I guess.
No, don't you dare recommend.
And I'm not squidding around, you know?
How dare
Yeah,
heavy
well,
behind it.
Yeah,
That's
he's crit, he's crit.
What
shit,
was
that's
it?
not the
I was about to say that's karma. That's 100% a spy. That's not a spy. I'm out of ammo. The Demo Knight took the ammo pack.
Demo Knight. What a class.
Demo Knights in a nutshell.
Oh,
Yeah, Demo Knight gives you sitting
There's
around.
gonna be a heavy
for some
there.
reason.
I'm going nuts here.
I'm going insane.
I'm going past the point of insanity.
I'm on the brink.
What laser beams? Yes. Anyway, I heard Rekum say I'm going Nazi for some reason.
Ooh, that's...
No.
Don't say
It's like Manus fisting.
It's just yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Oh,
Uber has
who
been
has a
popped.
sentry there?
By the way, you should take that bind out. Like I have loadout changes on the bind, like F5 to.
I should, but I need to do that after this.
I'm gonna be the sneakiest goddamn pyro to ever exist. And by sneaky, I mean, of course, not.
Oh, this pyro has been tanking. Has tanked 3 of my rockets so far.
Where did that NG come from?
Oh.
Always happens when I want to do something funny, as I'll like just turn to my left, boom, instant additional enemy that was not anywhere to be seen beforehand.
That pyro is insane at air blasting.
What, Smoothie McGuffin?
Oh, imagine.
Yeah. I'm
Imagine
like, half
again.
good at air blasting, I think, but
The
I don't really
pyro-
play that much pyro.
I see.
Oh no.
Oh
I
man.
think this
Oh
map is
my god!
mandatory for,
My man's shot a crit.
I believe this map is a great candidate for spy gameplay. So
What do we not have currently? We don't have... No, we don't have a soldier. I'm gonna go soldier.
I was the soldier.
Well, there isn't one anymore.
Imagine he shoots me right now. Okay, no. I'm not that unlucky.
Shoot.
I am unlucky, but not that unlucky.
Oh
Do
my
you guys
god,
wanna know one of the most like least like one of the classes spies least disguised as
What?
Demo
Least?
Man.
Demo man, yeah. I
Demo man.
kind of see that, I guess.
Yeah.
How did I miss the...
I thought that heavy.
Oh yeah, heavy.
Oh, so that
I'm
heavy
sorry,
just
little one.
completely stole my kill. So mad about that.
No! Okay, I got him. Time to gun spy this round. The rest of this round is going to be gun spy.
Man,
I got someone.
all of my kills were stolen that, like, last bit. That's so sad.
Oh,
I can't because of
we
the-
joined in the
Hey,
second half.
baby.
My dispenser.
No,
kit.
there is no second half. We joined in the second half.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, that's
We
That's
are
what I said.
Oh.
Lazarus, let's
Steve,
go Lazarus.
okay, thumbs up.
Oh, yeah,
Lazarus.
Okay, who has the urge to play Huntsman on Lazarus?
Last time, baby.
Manus, I believe. It was.
Yeah, for some reason it's compelling me to click the sniper class for some reason, you know? Some supernatural force is just like ooh, gravitating towards it, you know?
By the way, I still want Turbine in one of these events. I will stand by my statement that I want Turbine in one of these events.
Maybe,
I'm
maybe not.
completely unbiased.
We can use Turbine for a bumper card tournament.
Bumper
bumper
cart.
cart
Well,
tournament.
but you have
Finally.
to capture the flag and put it to the other side with bumper card.
Only bumper cars, and if you touch like someone of the enemy team, it like instantly kills you. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Car
if
wreck.
if someone bumps you, then you're dead. You explode.
I think bumps should do damage, not anything else. Like just damage, not really instant.
I mean, we can make them explode horrendously. Like,
Stay tuned, folks, if you want to see a bumper car tourney, you know?
I mean,
on
that's not
Turbine.
a good idea.
I want to
By
click
the way,
sniper, but all of you are going to click sniper, so...
By the way, the guy I was talking about, like my first, like like day one friend on TF2. His and my favorite map is Turbine. Completely unbiased.
Turbine.
Therefore.
Turbina.
An interesting favorite map. Like, I can understand liking it, but I've never heard anyone say, like, yeah, Turbine's my favorite map.
Two Fort
like
Invasion, all I'm
Two
saying.
Fort, let's go.
Yeah, shout out Two Fort. Yeah, too
Nah,
many
specifically
scouts.
Two Fort Invasion.
True,
that
true.
one.
Ooh,
Invasion
true.
is actually
I
that's
would
actually
love to play Invasion once again.
Yeah, true.
Invasion was. I will say I like the
We
maps
are
for Two
in the
Fort.
beam.
We are in the beam.
I love it so much.
CTF Goog tournament, I stand by it,
Oh,
should
let's
happen.
go. Yeah, same.
Totally happen.
CTF Google. Oh,
Oop,
what
that's
is
a wrong.
CTF Google?
My
Hey,
Twitter
hey.
timeline is full of gay TF2 mercs.
I believe
What are
I
your
should
binds, Manus?
I should add "We Are in the Beam" song to our Twitch playlist.
Yeah,
True.
we are in the beam.
Past day. I mean, I can see it.
Hmm?
I'll now proceed to snipe the medic from half a map away.
Oh my god,
Never
that
mind, I
is
sniped
amazing.
someone else from half a map away.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
What the skeleton?
My goodness gracious, I kind of
Wasn't
want to
the
play
skeleton?
sniper.
Oh, that was sick. Oh.
No.
Let's go into my frag montage, alright?
Yeah, I'm playing sniper.
What for? No, the spy's gonna button knife me. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm not. I'm. How
Almost.
dare you not save me in time, Requiem?
How dare you?
I tried. How did
Requiem
you not
is
save me
harder.
right now?
the worst soldier,
Try
all
harder.
I'm saying.
I am a mere sniper.
It's still showing the wrong sign. That's so weird. Also, that was directly on his forehead, and yet it did not count.
Yeah, bro's using fake angles.
Yeah, oh god. Oh, are you kidding me? Bruh. Leave me be. Jesus.
Our scout walked right past that scout and ignored them.
Nice.
Thanks, scout, whoever you are. That medic, I hope gets
Hey,
traumatized
Requiem.
by this one.
Oh,
moment.
I almost killed
Oh,
myself.
go away.
What? That's amazing.
In a video game,
Yeah,
Fuck it,
yeah.
I'm not gonna scout as well. There's too many scouts for me to play sniper, but then also, like, you know.
Yeah, they have like just a couple for scouts.
They have
you know.
4, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay, time.
Maybe.
To go.
Not enough scouts,
fight
honestly.
scout with
That's what I'm
scout.
saying.
I'm going to go Dragon's Fury just because it can two-shot scouts. Basically.
By the way, which
Lock and
tournament
load.
is your favorite from the
Oh
last
my
Uh,
god, okay.
Imagine the.
Yeah, like, what is everyone's
I
favorite
hate
tournament
Um,
that we
Probably-
posted?
Bowman
going to
Brawl.
be-
Bowman
yeah,
Brawl,
Bowman
okay.
Brawl was really good.
Okay.
For me,
Same.
I think Dunk of the Deck because we really put a lot of effort into the map and
Yeah, we did like
mode
Dawn of
itself
the Deck
was
was
really
one of
fun.
our big highest amount of manpower projects to date.
yeah. I also love like maybe not for the format, but Festive Fisticuffs because of the trailer. Trailer was so based.
Yeah. Me and the
Oh,
AI
okay.
worked
That
really
guy
hard on
might
it.
just actually be cheating.
which one?
Who?
I didn't bump anyone and he shot me when I was invisible there, Angie.
Oh, were you in front of like an open doorway or something?
Nope.
Because that's normal.
Nope, out in the open. That was extremely suspect. But yeah,
Yes,
I cut
I
you
have
off.
the
Go ahead.
superior pyro primary.
Oh no! I got pushed off. Hello, the gays? I mean, maybe. Hello, Shippy Bippy.
Hello, Suki.
Hello, Shippy.
Yeah.
Our social media lead,
Yeah,
you know.
Shippy is our Twitterer. So.
The amount of scouts that are playing here.
Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it?
Yeah. And they're constantly behind us.
Manos, why are you on
Wow,
Spy?
how is there a pyro behind us?
Yeah.
You know, I have to give the enemy team a little bit of a handicap. If I played sniper, I would be too powerful.
Okay, I see. What's your main, by the way?
Well, all class man, I guess you could say.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, I used to be a soldier main, but I've gravitated to being the all-class main as well. I play a lot of sniper.
Same here.
But I'm still
Like,
branded as
literally
soldier, so...
I'm a pyro main because of the loadouts. I mean, of the cats.
I have an interesting activity
Yeah,
idea.
the cats, you know.
The
cat
cats.
ears. Yeah, the cat ears, yeah.
They just need to add the cat ears for every other class, and, you know, that's it.
TF2 would be perfect. Perfect game, you know. I would be content without any updates if they gave all classes cat ears, you know.
Yep.
Ah, yes. I mean, just give that job to the workshop. I guarantee there are at least like 2 submissions behind you
What
guys.
the fuck?
That was unfortunate, Rocco. This guy
That was-
might be picklanking. No idea if he actually
win.
is.
There's a spy that just...
There's the pyro in our spawn. How do they get this far? How do they always get this far?
Because they're... I don't know.
He doesn't know.
Yeah.
By the way, never
I'm
mind.
sure that's a spy.
Yeah, that is a spy. That scout is a spy, and
Oh, and that's a
he likes
pyro.
that behind the room.
Oh, that...
Oh, and that's a soldier. Okay.
Yeah, see what I mean?
On guard, you're in my queue, so you're just gonna get the games that I get constantly, which is shit like this. Yippee! Oh, wahoo!
There's
Ooh, what a headshot! Nice.
I had to do it on him.
Madness. What is that?
Yeah.
What?
What is the name of your...
Oh my god.
Don't worry about it.
Alright.
Don't worry about it.
What is the
What's
name of
your
his
name?
what?
Is Medigun? I mean,
Don't worry about it.
What's
can't-
the name of your medigun?
I
man?
can't blame you. It's not like mine's any better, but...
Exactly.
In fact, it's...
The pyro quit me from at least 3 meters away.
They're at our
Medics,
spawn.
can you heal me? Thank you. I will heal them.
Yeah.
Did Matt? Matt, did you just do
Oh.
a 13 damage headshot?
No, it was
13.
145.
Damn.
It was 145.
Oh, okay.
But I then...
Because I saw like the immunity, and
Yeah.
I thought like generally with immunity or medic, you just do.
Yeah, that's... The
One-
13 damage
like
headshot
13.
is very, very sad when it happens. And it does happen.
Quite a lot.
Cocky
was so
scouts
close.
when they are cocky.
The scouts when they have to play like it's ETF too well every single day. Like leave it for the scrims, my guy. This is casual.
Okay, the pyro down.
I headshot
What do
someone
I
in
have
that
about the
miss.
secondary? Okay, cozy camper.
So no hit.
Works. You just read my.
Well, yeah, because they put me on your
What the hell?
spectator cam, and the first thing I saw was that.
Yeah, I agree with you, Chippy. We had Matt, and we also detronized Agra, and replaced him with you and Matt.
We demoted Agra.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
destroyed Agra. Agra's
He has
gone.
been let
We,
go.
we,
of
we
democracy.
already decided that he's a bad.
Yeah, you
protector.
missed it, Chippy, but earlier on the stream we all decided you'd
There's a scout behind us, which made
Unanimously.
I'm not a
unanimously.
fan of that.
Sorry, that the Agra should be
That pyro.
removed.
Okay, by the way, that
Yeah.
pyro is like an ETF12 pyro. He detonator jumps. Like
Oh my
Oh,
He's
That
dead.
data
He
jumps.
must be an ETF2L now.
it must be
Yeah.
a prem player, just
Yeah,
like
on
me,
God,
you know.
on God.
You're not a prem player, Manos. You're like div 1, div 2.
Div 1.
and
yeah,
neither
yeah.
am I. So
Prem
will
soon,
the
prem
pyro
soon.
die? The pyro's to 30 HP. Okay, Matt, I swear, if you
Which
don't,
pyro? There was
That
two.
pyro.
Oh, the one that I missed. Nice.
yeah,
Okay, because there's 2 pyros. He's gonna charge. I'm gonna die. I was so stuck.
The NGC 100. I'm going to start using comp comms now.
No, don't try hard.
Guys, he's lit.
Right behind you.
Guys, he's lit 120.
Guys, it's fans are down. Push.
They're in A long.
Ah yes, we're throwing in some CS:GO comp callouts now.
Yeah.
don't even talk about CS:GO near me, man.
Oh yeah, you have a bad hairstyle. My bad.
I'm gonna cry. No, CS:GO
I mean,
Do you
killed
mind
my
explaining
heart.
for the
yes.
Twitch chat
I
for who
love
weren't
it.
there?
We just disconnect right as the match ends, and we.
Again, I
Perfect.
requeued before we even got into that game and just forgot about it.
Why did you requeue?
I requeue. Okay, but I think it's force of habit. I
Scouts.
requeue after every single game.
Oh my
What?
god. Skill issue.
No, like,
Skill
like-
issue.
Like, as in once I've played through an entire game and it gets to like the end, I just requeue. Like I never stay in that server.
I would like to point out the amount of snipers that we have.
we may have
I think we need more. I think we need more. I think we
I'll
need
go
more.
sniper.
a couple of sniper.
Yeah.
We can have a couple snipers as a treat, you know.
Mom, can we please have sniper?
There's a demo above us.
Sniper at home.
Above us.
Shut up.
Above
Above us.
That was anything but a headshot.
Oh
That
my
looked more
lord.
like a leg shot than a headshot to me.
I'm switching off of sniper. It's atrocious.
No, stay.
Okay, fine, I stay. Didn't take much convincing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all sniper. All
Jeremy,
sniper. This is the meta.
I missed a standing
Guys,
still
we need
die
like
and
5
I
more
got
snipers.
Backtracked by a
It's
sniper.
very important.
I love how Matt just mutes his mic every time he talks in game.
I have it specifically bound. Like, so when I press V, which is my in-game
Yeah,
talkie, it mutes myself
like
in
hold to
Discord.
mute.
Yeah, same.
Fuck.
We're already just a couple of snipers. we're a couple
And
short
all
though.
Look at all those darts.
There's a spy.
And I was the guy
my
who
God.
got that kill. I feel proud of myself. And one score
That's
shot,
funny.
one detonator. It disables the
One
entire
detonator
side
and it's Jover.
We have just one pyro and everyone is sniper. My god.
Oh no, the detonator guy is getting
I'm
so
being
many
so
kills just
bullied.
by-
So
Above-
bullied.
Above us, above us.
Above us.
Above.
Above us.
I ironically say that a lot more, but it's the first time I mention it in an English VC.
Amugus.
Especially if
Amanus.
someone has an Among Us.
Amanus.
Guys,
Above
above us.
Above us.
Above us.
Above.
Above us.
We will get pushed back, but we will take people down with us. That's a spy behind us, by the way. That's almost a
Oh, go, NG.
spy.
I
They
got so
Ubered a pyro to take care of us.
Optimal loadout right here.
Above us.
Oh, look
I-
at the amount of snipers!
I'm
Look at
doing
that!
huntsman, it should work.
We're all snipers.
Is everyone on red a sniper?
I'm
Yes.
going to be different and play huntsman sniper. Daring today, aren't we?
Daring today, aren't we, Mr. Squidward?
That guy again.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah, that
Bleeding
guy.
and Afterburn is the biggest own. I'm about to get owned by the scout, utterly and brutally owned by him.
Zna, I have this great idea. It's where you go sniper.
Face.
I think you should be a sniper, Zna.
I love how I extendo hitbox that scout along with my.
Yeah,
incredible
let's
ping.
go.
How much ping do I have?
Let's go.
Speaking of. Ah, look at my ping, guys. The perfect amount.
The perfect
I got
amount.
crit.
I cleared the bottom spawn.
What if we were all snipers on
Who
bad water?
cares?
Flushed
We need to get
emoji.
out of spawn.
We're all sniper. Oh, bumna.
If you
Soda!
Soda!
last time and are in spectator, like the HUD appears for just a brief moment.
Why was there a pyro waiting?
Okay, everyone
I
go
was about
empty
to
now.
say that pyro was awfully.
Battle NG.
Let's go everyone engine now.
There's like 50 like short circuit like beams everywhere.
I live. I'm so good.
And there's a sniper of their own. Okay.
Wait, you say NG?
NG.
NG with short circuit? Guys, what if we all switched to engineer with the short circuit? So we just kind of go like... brrr.
Yeah.
Oh, that will be nice. Oh, let's go! I love this team. Please tell me that you're not requeuing.
No, I'm not. I haven't requeued.
Okay.
Don't
Oh,
yeah,
okay, yeah.
don't requeue, please.
The FPS is so good.
This is... Yeah, this will work. Don't even worry about it. This is atrocious.
Imagine that like there's a red players outside and they just hear this.
Oh no, I'm getting autoed. No,
No!
No!
retry bind.
Why did you
Retry
find-
bind. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, the retry bind.
Medic, you should totally just go engineer.
This is so epic,
We should
guys.
make, like,
Can
a
we
split
all
go
play
on this
become
moment from the
Texas?
week.
We go.
We should
I
make,
wish
like,
Texas
Everyone
was
short
real.
circuit out.
Oh, you have to crashed.
There's no counter to this. There's literally none.
Air blast.
A pyro.
I believe bullets are the counter.
Yeah,
I love
it's
how I love how the first thing when the match started.
It's this guy. It's Uncle Dane.
Real.
Unified
I
Uncle
probably
Dane.
have an Uncle Dane. Loadout.
We are Uncle Dane.
We are.
Dane.
I went out of spawn for 3 seconds. I came back and I'm 3 HP. God, I love TF2, and there's a sniper in the sneaky spot. Wait, I'm going to go sniper for 2
Immediately
seconds and
vote
own
kick.
him.
Immediately vote kicked.
I'm taking care of him. Don't worry.
Okay,
I'm
are you a
behind
flank
him.
engineer? Oh, he's a flank engineer.
Flank NG. The
There's
meta,
another
honestly.
sniper which I must own brutally
Oh,
and optimally. Oh, that's more.
We just push
multiple
forward,
red
boys.
players. I'm the support sniper.
This is atrocious.
this will win. This will win, guys.
It's not gonna
Okay, I
win.
got both snipers. Even the guy that respawned. The medic's dead.
Good.
All soldier. All right. Yeah, I think all soldier.
Wait, let me get the 5 kill streak first as sniper. I must pull that off first.
I love it.
I did a
shall
30
prevail.
damage headshot. Fully
Vlad,
charged.
go soldier.
Yes, wait, I must get a 5 kill streak against snipers. Wait,
I
I
killed
must
someone.
own this sniper yet again.
The entire
They never saw this one coming. They never saw it
Wait,
coming.
let me change. Okay, here we go.
Stream 7.
If you see any...
Oh, the pyro is like air blasting like for his life.
He knows. One of those rockets goes, it's Jover.
Imagine if their entire team switched to pyro now.
I knocked an engineer into the cart. How is he alive? Okay.
Why is there a pyro behind me?
Imagine
behind,
there's,
behind.
like one crit stick.
What the
What
fuck?
knocked us all up in the air?
It's so Jover.
Insane.
I totally believe in us, definitely.
I mean, we got to the first point.
In numbers, we are stronger.
Not in numbers, in wits
There we go.
and in guts.
True.
Oh yeah, we spawn camp this 100%.
Oh, he got lasers. He got lasers.
Where did that? Where is that coming from? Nice.
Bullied.
Yeah,
was that
cyber
noise,
bullied.
huh?
Get
worry about
wrecked.
Don't
Wait,
worry
why
about it.
Why do you have
That
five-
pyro's air blasting for his
popped it.
life. He is air blasting for his life.
Oh my Christ.
air bla-
Oh my
wow.
God.
Oh, no.
Oh god.
Oh, he just killed 3 people. He killed
Should I
so
go
many
NG?
people.
Like just anti rockets.
No, no, no. We need to stick to the plan. It's working so well.
Plan. The way Raccoon says it, it sounds like a
Manos,
true American.
you man.
Oh wait, he's
It was not me.
never mind.
Rackham's not American though. Manus is.
What?
Yeah, Manus is American.
Man is a, what
Oh yeah,
the fuck?
my bad.
Why are you talking about yourself in third person again, Manus?
What the fuck?
I'm too good to be referred to in the
fucking
first
good.
person, alright?
Holy shit.
I mean, like, have you seen me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my god, that market gun.
I
was
haven't
insane.
actually.
The card needs to go forward.
Oh, you were showing yourself on the first stream, actually, so I remember.
Oh,
You actually look similar.
Wait,
to
I
me.
just had a thought.
are we
Imagine
gonna say it?
What?
Raccoon, are we gonna say it? Are we gonna?
that we are brothers.
Yeah, we're brothers,
Brothers.
actually.
Okay.
Manus and Requiem law.
One's Polish, one's Hispanic.
Laura-
Something went wrong.
Oops, it is.
Well,
Laura did the
we are
face-off.
brothers, but no one said from the same mom.
Brothers from the same
Exactly.
mother. Mhm.
Yes.
Brothers from another mother. That's how that saying
Yeah.
goes. Took me a minute.
Yeah. I wanted to say at one point, like, while watching the video, I had like the sharks.
Oh no, I'm getting autoed again.
Retry
Have you seen
button.
sharks new video or not?
No! Retry by didn't work! Damn it.
Nice.
Oh,
It
that's
didn't do it in
unfortunate.
time.
No.
You're being also to the worst team.
There's a squad behind us.
The team that isn't American.
Boston
Christ.
man must be removed.
Why it's you, Manus? Why it's you?
Why me?
Okay, so while watching Shark's new video, have you guys watched?
Oh,
Oh yeah, it's a croquet. Have you
reflections.
guys watched Shark's new video or not?
I have,
No.
in fact, watched it.
Okay,
yes.
so I had a thought, like a minus IQ thought. I said, I wish the soldier's voice actor was here with Shark.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah.
I noticed some. Okay, I love how like this is literally only me that would say this, but like everyone got like it's a really good video, and then right at the end I noticed that he accidentally boosted the gain of the music way too loud.
Yeah.
Because you can't hear what he's saying in it. But only I would notice that.
Help, I'm
No, I noticed that
Not
too.
still the
Yeah.
health pack.
Yeah,
Really good video though.
yeah.
Where is the health pack?
It's
Okay,
gone.
there it is.
No more health.
No, there's a croquet.
I quite need this
above
health.
They're trying to counter it by getting more pyros.
you. Yeah, but we have a pyro
Okay, so
gun
what if we
and-
all switch? What count as pyro better?
Engineer.
Hit scan.
Engineer.
What if we went? Okay, what if we all switch to heavy? They're all going pyro to counter us, so we switch it up and we all go heavy. All right, so like once we all die out, just go
I'm
heavy.
feeding,
Yeah, I'm
guys.
feeding
Alright.
it intentionally so that we go heavy. All right.
Heavy. Okay, will be fun.
Heavy. Oh, heavy.
Yeah, we gotta all go heavy here, man.
Ra-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
Run!
Run, coward!
Like if everyone just
little
universally kill
babies.
mines.
Who sent all these babies to fight me?
Have you guys considered that having Shork as a special guest?
Well, I mean it's a little late now, but
I mean, there's tomorrow.
yeah, I mean it's a very short notice. I don't think he'd want to. in
Yeah,
that
but
amount of time.
I had a thought like you haven't done that yet, so like and seeing as we've talked to Shark in the past about
Hold on.
like getting the voice actors to collab with us.
The engineer sentry is super low. It's right around the corner.
I can't do anything about it right now though.
Oh, I can, I have, and I have.
It's gone. It's destroyed.
Oh no, I don't have my sandwich on.
We have a pyro. No longer.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. I am tanking all the hits. I'm in front of the cart, not behind it. I am becoming a war hero.
Sniper's up to the right, by the way.
Yeah, oh, it's too late.
I didn't have my sandwich.
It's too late. It's Jover.
Search over for them.
It's so Jover.
It was,
Alright, nice.
that was fun.
Insane.
Also, I believe
Oh, one lone
it's our time.
It is in fact.
Yeah.
We have come to the end of day 6 of the streaming.
Yeah.
Isn't that so cool?
It is.
It would
was
be so
perfect
awesome.
ending with this game.
It would be
be
so
awesome.
cool if I could go to bed. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining today. So again, we had Vlad, we had Requiem. No, sorry, Manus, and we had Requiem. There we go.
I think we need to address this issue in chat. Yes, I know. My voice changed within the last couple of days. I know I had a higher pitch.
I am kind of sick lately.
Yeah. I got sick too.
Terminally
that's why my voice
European.
changed.
Yeah, I had a surgery to become European.
yeah. When I get sick, my voice turns into an American. So you know.
Yeah. It's such a sad L. But yeah, thank you very much for joining us for day 6. We're back for the last day tomorrow, which is day 7. That brings us to a week, and then this will not be happening anymore. So, yeah, isn't that
I
cool?
mean, depending on who you are, you might think it's cool. It would be so awesome.
It would be so
awesome.
cool.
Anyway, but thank you again very much for watching, and we will see you again tomorrow. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.